Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2023 general readings. We're looking at the first half of December from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the air sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, or any of those of you who are cross-watching for an Aquarian. It is also for you. General readings, of course, mean that it might vary a little bit in how it resonates in the little details, but the fundamental energy remains the same. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for watching these videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, especially hitting that like button. It really does help. Those of you who comment, who reach out for personal readings, who refer and recommend, my gratitude always. If you know your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watch those videos as well for any additional insight it might provide. And if something really does hit home and resonates with you and you'd like to perhaps take a deeper look and reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or if you simply like the reading style and you're interested in a personal reading, please email me at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also see that contact info by clicking the description of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually respond the same day with information. I do offer quite a wide array of reading choices in all areas of life, of all different types and lengths and styles and budgets, something in there for everyone. And personal readings do make great gifts, especially during this holiday season. They're personal, they're easy to give. And also something to keep in mind, the 6 and 12-month overviews I do, which are pretty popular at this time of year. It gives you a look ahead in all the different areas of life for the next 6 or 12 months. A lot of people like to order those towards the end of a year as we're looking at a brand new year, so something to think about. All right. Aquarius, I am using the Tarot of Dreams, clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. Let's see what the first half of December 2023 looks like for you. We begin by being a little stuck. Two of Swords. Is there something you're reluctant or resistant to looking at or addressing directly? That's often what the Two of Swords represents. So the twos represent a crossroads, right? A fork in the road, and you have to make a choice, right? That's because twos are duality, a choice, this way or that way. The Two of Swords is kind of a stuck card. It's like being stuck at the fork in the road. And there's also a bit of a implied reluctance or resistance to looking at something head on, because then you have to make a choice and you have to take accountability for your choices. But not making a choice is a choice too, and you can't really complain about the consequences afterwards if you don't. Usually somebody else makes it for you, right? So the Two of Swords, a bit stuck here. With the Eight of Wands, which is kind of the opposite of that. The Eight of Wands is the Eight of Fire. It's a card of action, of movement and motion forward, Cupid's arrows, travel, some kind of action, conversation, movement, travel forward. It's full of assertion and aggression and excitement and moving forward energy. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. So tens represent kind of a cycle coming full circle, you know, something, a cycle closing out or connecting, coming full circle. The Ten of Swords is one of the more challenging tens. It represents kind of surrendering to the challenging or even painful understanding that something that something is over, that it's at an end, or it's not going to be the way that you thought it was going to be. With the Devil, okay, I understand the stuck energy now. The Devil is obsessive energy. The Devil isn't always negative. It usually is, but not always. Because, I mean, the Devil represents addictive or obsessive energy that's so focused in one direction that it becomes unhealthy, which is why it's a card that often shows up for things like addictions or toxic relationships or mental health issues. It's too much energy in one area. But it's not always bad. Sometimes that is, you know, the obsessive energy about how we feel about a person we love, which, as long as it's not taken to an unhealthy place, right? Or an energy we put into, you know, getting our degree or building a business or, you know, something like that. In the short term, that can be quite a good and productive energy. But over time, it's not, because then it becomes habit, and that's where it becomes unhealthy. And I feel like some of the stuck energy here is things can't stay in the same way that they have been, and you're stuck as you don't want to do this thing and you don't want to do that thing, but you also don't want to let go of something or someone. For example, for those of you that this may resonate as a relationship reading, you know, it's kind of like, I don't want to move forward with this person to the next step like perhaps they want to, but I don't want to break up with this person either because I can't see myself being with any other person, but I also can't accept the fact that it ending, and you just kind of stuck there. Or this could be the other person that's stuck there as well, which makes you feel like you're stuck because you're allowing, you may be allowing them to keep you stuck because they're stuck. Next, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Many of you, this is you. It might be another air sign too, with the Knight of Wands. Now, Knights bring offers and opportunities for change, the speed at which situations move, because Knights take what they learned as pages. Pages' job is to gather information and knowledge to deliver that. And then Knights take that information and they begin to go out and manifest things with it. This is the Knight of Wands. This is very assertive energy. Offers and opportunities. It's action. It's like that Eight of Wands. Action forward, movement forward. At the very least, there's an opportunity to move forward in some way. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and theme is the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a card we usually associate with things we have a history with. Now, that history can go all the way back to like childhood, roots of origin, culture, tradition, parents, where you grew up, how you grew up. It can represent people, places, and situations we have a history with, we have that historical connection with. It can go all the way back to childhood, or it can just be people, places, situations we have a history with, because it's a card of nostalgia and reminiscence, that sort of rose-colored glasses, childhood sort of energy. So this is not a new issue. Let's clarify that overall Six of Cups, overall energy, theme. Yeah, another Two of Pentacles, again, that crossroads choice, the Eight of Wands again, and the King of Swords again. So this is a person, a situation, something that you have a history with. And it may be a relationship, because the Six of Cups is also a secondary soulmate card. So it's a question about which action to take. Do I go down this path, or do I go down this path? That's the theme here. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords. Let's take a look at that Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling shut out, abandoned, rejected, not good enough, financial and material insufficiency and lack. But, and this is what I feel it means here, clarifying the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords is, if I address this head on, if I look at this head on, everything about it, the truth of it, then I need to make a choice and be accountable for that choice. The Five of Pentacles also represents that the answer is right in front of you, and you likely already know it. You can keep yourself on the outside of the warmth, the light, the things that you need, but the answer is right there. It's you, or the person close to you doesn't want to look at that. They feel like they can't take the action that's needed with the Eight of Swords for healing. But Swords is governed by the element of air, which governs our intellectual landscape. The only thing that's holding this person there are the ideas, the belief systems, the fears, basically, right? There's a fear of moving forward, and it's keeping you stuck. Let's take a look at the Ten of Swords and the Devil. Yeah. Ooh. We have strength, facing fears, doubts, insecurities, wrestling with your own perhaps not great character traits, the things that you need to work on and overcome. And the Devil again. I also feel like there's something that is either ending or on the cusp of ending, and you just can't envision it ending. It may be it could be anything. It could be a job, could be a relationship, anything. Let's take a look at the Devil. the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. So there's a couple here, the Queen and King of Swords. I mean, we have the King of Swords twice, the Queen of Swords here. So there's a couple central here. The High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess may be also how you look at this other person, which is, spiritual, intuitive knowledge. Also a bit of divine feminine energy there, particularly those of you who are a male. And the High Priestess is also a card of strong intuition, connection with the divine. And it also means, on a much higher level than that Five of Pentacles, that you know what the answer is here. You know what to do, or you know what the answer is, or you know what the situation is. You know what the issue is. Regardless whether it's you saying, I can't do the thing because of all these reasons and excuses I have, or whether it's a person close to you or the other side of this situation saying, I can't because of this, we can't because of this. And you're still responsible for what you choose to do here moving forward. And it feels like you know what the thing is to do. Let's take a look at King of Swords, Knight of Wands here. There's some kind of opportunity. Ten of Cups and Justice, the Happy Home card. I wonder if some of you have like Aries, Sagittarius crossover too, because I'm getting some similar stuff here. I often see a lot of convergence in the last couple of months of the year of, I think, Spirit trying to get people to address things so that they can cut out as much negative stuff from their life as possible as when we move into a new year, because I'm kind of getting very similar themes here. Justice and the Ten of Cups. Justice is, truth, honor, morals, ethics, doing the right thing, because that's going to be reflected in the outcome of something. Justice isn't based on what we hope or dream or wish or think. It's on what we actually choose and do. Ten of Cups is the happy home here. Happily ever after, that white picket fence card. And I'm feeling it very similar to that Six of Swords. There's an opportunity for healing, perhaps a reconciliation here. The issue and the challenges in overcoming your own fears, insecurities, doubts, in order to take a certain or specific path forward. There's conflict. There's internal, perhaps external conflict about this major fork in the road, crossroads choice you have. You're being called to walk down a certain path, and it's going to change your life one way or the other. If you choose to stay stuck, I think that the decision is going to be made without you, which usually is not good for you or the other person. If you're the one, even if the other person is stuck and won't make that choice, at a certain point, you have to make a choice for your own self moving forward. And we're all accountable for the choices that we make, right? That's what this energy is about, regardless of which side of the story you're on. All right, any final guidance, feedback, messages? The Knight of Wands. Well, it's quite clear that the offer opportunity, which was already in the first part, Spirit, this is like, take this offer opportunity, move forward and do it now, like sooner rather than later. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Chariot. Your success and victory is going to come from seeing the truth, acting on the truth, deciding what you want and forging ahead to do it, and not getting stuck in the best way to address your fears is to move forward, right? The best way to overcome the conflict ends once you make a decision and take action on that. So I'm going to leave it there. Aquarius, those are your messages for the first half of December 2023. I hope that you found them relevant and useful, gave you some food for thought or some validation in what's going on. Again, if you would like to take a deeper look at something, reach out for a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else, especially during this gifty holiday season. Please email me at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the description of this video. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the December mid-month readings. Stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.